Today on Newsbeat, a new residence hall will be LSU's first energy-efficient dorm.
Also, we'll find out about student services, how they can use to assist them while they're on campus.
And little-known regulations for a popular mode of transportation to campus comes to light.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts now.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Ambria Washington.
And I'm Michael Edmondson. Thanks for joining us.
Two 11-year-old girls were shot Sunday night at the home in New Orleans. Police say one of the girls was shot in the head and died at the hospital. The other girl and a man were also shot and are still in critical condition. Authorities are still searching for the shooter. This is the second New Orleans shooting involving children within the past week.
It's a new school year, and for returning students, it's easy to slide back into the old routine. But if this is your first semester at LSU, campus life can be pretty intimidating. But as Tiger TV's Ashley Joseph explains, there is help on campus that makes the transition much easier.
LSU provides an environment made to assist students while they attend the university. Freshman Bryce Giddings talks of his experience living on campus and how it has made his time at college better.
Honestly, LSU's awesome. The RAs are the best. They help me a lot, and I meet a lot of new people. I feel like I'd be more homesick, but I'm really not because there's always people there for you now.
Many services on campus, including the Student Health Center, the bookstore, campus transit, and dining services, are proving to make these new students' first week a breeze. Freshman Kyla Sloan shares her most valued student service on campus.
The biggest student service I would have to say would be probably campus transit, because me and my roommate, we use that the most.
While many freshmen don't have cars, the campus transit serves as a safe and convenient mode of transportation. Freshman Shantae Reed shares her opinion on one of her favorite student services.
The dining services are really good. I eat at the 5 every day. It's really good.
For Tiger TV, I'm Ashley Joseph.
For more information on these and other student services, go to the Student Life and Enrollment page on LSU's website, then click on the First Year Experience tab.
It's the same old question, where do I park? Right now, the university is sacrificing some old parking spots for the sake of a greener campus. Tiger TV's Annie Weldon explains why students are rethinking their parking plans.
With the ongoing construction of the new self-sustaining residence hall, Cypress Hall, parking is more of a challenge. The new dorms are being built next to Kirby Smith in Hart Lot. The new residence hall will house about 330 students. Jay High, Associate Director of Communications and Development of Residential Life, talks about the new dorms and how LSU is going green.
The residence hall that we call sustainable, it just means that we're incorporating a lot of surfaces, treatments, the air conditioning system, the wiring, things that would be energy efficient, the windows, the doors, the way that we do the roof, the way that we do water drainage. This residence hall is part of a comprehensive master plan that Residential Life has been working on for about 11 years now. We're just about halfway through.
This will be the first LEED certified building built on campus. Leader in energy efficient environmental design by the U.S. Building Council is a set of guidelines. There's different levels and several different types of energy efficient ratings. Senior Stephen Buckner, a commuter, talks about his challenges with parking dealing with construction.
The residential hall is scheduled to be completed and opened in the fall of 2015.
The student government has big plans for the football season and the semester. Student government will be hosting a War Scout Week honoring our school's military history the week before the Tigers take on Texas A&M. The week recognizes the service and accomplishments of our veterans and ROTC students. Student government is also giving students a chance to root for the Tigers. The annual football game bus trip costs $90 per ticket, and there are 230 seats available to those who can stand the sound of cowbells. SG President John Woodard says it's a trip you won't want to miss. Student government is also giving students a chance to root for the Tigers, and Student Government President John Woodard says it's a trip you will not want to miss. If you have any questions, make sure to contact the Student Government Office or look for us online at lsu.edu/studentgovernment.
It seems lots of students use their bikes instead of cars to get around campus, but that can be a little dangerous considering some of the folks who are behind the wheels. Tiger TV Jordan Hicks tells us how bike riders can stay safe while they ride.
Many LSU students choose to ride their bikes on campus as a quick way to get to each class. Students can catch bike riders anywhere from the streets by the Union to sidewalks around the quad. Many of these students ride bikes for the convenience, but do not realize that they may be breaking rules set for bike riders on campus. Sophomore Kurt Ristroff tells us that he came across the rules for bike riders by chance.
Yeah, I happened across them on the Parking, Traffic, and Transportation website last year, I think. I was just looking up things about bikes, but otherwise I don't know if I would have known them.
According to the Parking and Transportation Services website, students who ride bikes are recommended to register their bikes with the Baton Rouge City Police Department. Other rules mentioned on the site include not riding on campus sidewalks, crosswalks, or lawns, as well as through the quad. Many LSU students claim that they either do not know these rules exist or have never been punished for breaking them. The university has used signs and posters in various locations to notify students of where they are able to park and ride their bikes, but students claim they are not enough. Sophomore Brendan West lists some strategies that the university could use to make students more aware of bike safety regulations.
Maybe post the rules in the quad or something. Instead, I don't know where they have them. Maybe in the library. Maybe a sign in front of the library would be good because everybody goes there.
For Tiger TV, I'm Jordan Hicks.
Any questions on bike regulations, what you can or cannot do, can be answered by LSU PD.
Well, it seems as though it continues to get hotter and hotter here at LSU's campus.
I know. I wonder what's in store for this week. Chief Meteorologist Jake Robles will take us to see what he has in store for his 5-day forecast.
Stay with us.
How far will $5 get you? On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to Laplace, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Live bigger, live better at Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome-style condos with 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units available. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace are less than a mile away at 2403 Brightside Drive and on the LSU bus route. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome-style condos are spacious and come with a washer and dryer, central air in a gated community, and have security systems. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace have it all with a fitness facility, movie room equipped clubhouse, and resort-style pool. Move in and win specials and monthly giveaways for tenants. For more information, call 636-5525 or visit summergrovebr.com.
This segment of the news brought to you by Louis Cafe at the Northgate since 1941.
And now we take you live to somewhere.
I'm here with Miss Henny Penny. Miss Penny, did you know that Louis Cafe uses eggs from the LSU Ag Center poultry unit? Well, thank you, Miss Henny Penny. Now back to you guys at the studio.
Oh yes, thank you. We're out of time. Stay classy.
Louis Cafe, open 24 hours, now taking Tiger Cash.
Good evening, LSU. I'm Jake Robles, your Chief Meteorologist, and this is the weather. Today was really hot. Really hot. The weather was 90 degrees, but it felt like 100 degrees. But as you can see right now, it's starting to get cloudy, and we could have some rainstorms tonight. We have about a 30 or 40% chance of rain, and tomorrow we'll also have rain all day. Should feel about 90 degrees, low 71. You won't get that till after sunset, but 30, 40% chance of rain. So grab your umbrella and get ready for it. And now for your 5-day forecast. This week will be very hot and fairly wet. The temperature will stay fairly consistent this week, go from 90 to 88 degrees. And the chance of rain will stay around 35% for the rest of the week. Now as for the game day Saturday, you can still expect a chance of rain during the tailgate time, but it should clear up for the game. We all know the chance of rain's never. Now, don't forget to check out Tiger TV every day. I'm Jake Robles. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Jake. Now we go to Lindsay for our global segment. And we will come back after a moment's break. Stay with us.
Far will $5 get you? On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to Laplace, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Live bigger, live better at Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome style condos with 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units available. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace are less than a mile away at 2403 Brightside Drive and on the LSU bus route. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace townhome style condos are spacious and come with a washer and dryer, central air in a gated community, and have security system. Summer Grove and Arlington Trace have it all with a fitness facility, movie room equipped clubhouse, and resort style pool. Move in and win specials and monthly giveaways for tenants. For more information, call 636-5525 or visit summergrovebr.com.
This segment of the news brought to you by Louis Cafe at the Northgate since 1941.
And now we take you live to somewhere.
I'm here with Miss Henny Penny. Miss Penny, did you know that Louis Cafe uses eggs from the LSU Ag Center poultry unit? Well, thank you, Miss Henny Penny. Now back to you guys at the studio.
Oh yes, thank you. We're out of time. Stay classy.
Louis Cafe, open 24 hours, now taking Tiger Cash.
Get you. On the LA Swift, $5 will get you from Baton Rouge to Gonzales and Sorrento to Laplace, Kenner, all the way to New Orleans. Travel on a clean, comfortable coach with free Wi-Fi and onboard TVs. LA Swift, Louisiana on the move.
Welcome to this week's Newsbeat. I'm Lindsay Plaga with your global segment. This summer has been filled with global events, but few compared to the increasing anxiety on the ongoing civil war in Syria. The struggle between the U.S.-supported rebel forces and the current government forces in Syria. Tensions are building in the U.S. as the government decides how to answer the question of involvement. How do we become involved? Should we become involved at all? After the UN investigation, the confirmed government chemical weapons attack on a group of rebels involving many women and children, many U.S. officials are now insistent on involving the United States. If action is not taken soon, many fear that the U.S. will lose their authority over the area. The attack took place in a Damascus suburb and killed more than 1,300 people. President Obama is currently exploring military options, including firing cruise missiles from one of the 4 Navy vessels deployed in the Mediterranean Sea and awaiting further word from Congress. At this point, the U.S. troops are not involved to touch ground. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad told a Russian newspaper his army did not use chemical weapons. Although the current U.S. opinion is outrage at the inhumane attacks, a once-supported U.S. ally used similar tactics in the 1980s. Saddam Hussein had support from U.S. intelligence in his war against Iran. His forces fired shells containing sarin and other nerve agents on Iranian troops in key series of battles in southern Iraq in 1988. The U.S. source now claims not to have known in advance about the attacks, only that the Iranians possessed such weapons and could use them. Even after his use of chemical weapons, the U.S. continued to support Saddam Hussein for an extended period of time. After 2 years, Japan is still trying to recover from the devastating nuclear meltdown at the Fukushima plant. They are planning to spend almost $500,000 on building an ice wall to try to contain the nuclear waste. Just last month, storage tanks at the site were found to be leaking and caused the incident to be classified as a level 3 on